Think about the last time you stepped into an elevator. The door is closed, and right in front of you, a mirror. Almost every elevator has one, but why? Is it just for checking your hair, fixing your clothes, or is there a deeper reason behind it? Because that simple mirror is solving a problem you probably never noticed. Most people think mirrors are there for convenience, a quick glance before you step out, a last-second check, and yes, that's part of it, but that's not why they were installed in the first place. Because long before mirrors became common, elevators had a very different problem, a problem that made people uncomfortable, and it had nothing to do with how elevators worked, it had to do with how they felt. Early elevators were much slower than today. They took longer to move between floors, and inside there was nothing to do. No phones, no distractions, just a small enclosed space and a few strangers. This created something unexpected. People felt awkward, uncomfortable, even anxious. Some even complained that elevators were too slow. But here's the interesting part. Engineers checked the system, and the elevators were working perfectly fine. So what was really going on? The issue wasn't the speed, it was perception. When people have nothing to focus on, time feels slower, much slower. And in a confined space like an elevator, that feeling becomes stronger. So even though the elevator was moving normally, it felt slow, and that made the experience unpleasant. So instead of redesigning the elevator, engineers tried something much simpler. They added mirrors, not to improve function, but to change how people experience the ride. And it worked, almost instantly. People stopped complaining, not because the elevator got faster, but because they were distracted. They looked at themselves, adjusted their posture, checked their appearance, and without realizing it, time passed more quickly. But mirrors do more than just distract. They also change how a space feels. Elevators are small, closed, sometimes crowded. Mirrors create an illusion of space. They make the elevator feel larger, less confined, less uncomfortable. And that reduces anxiety, especially in tight spaces. But there's another reason most people don't think about. Mirrors also improve awareness. In a small, enclosed space, people naturally become more alert. Mirrors allow you to see behind you, see who's entering or leaving, and that creates a sense of control. Even if nothing is actually changing, it simply feels safer. And that feeling matters, because in environments like elevators, perception shapes experience. Now, imagine stepping into an elevator without a mirror. Blank walls, no distraction, no sense of space, no visual feedback. The ride suddenly feels longer, more awkward, more noticeable. That's exactly what people experienced in early elevators, which is why something as simple as a mirror made such a big difference. Once you understand this, you start seeing the pattern. Many design decisions around us aren't just about function. They're about psychology. They're about how something feels, not just how it works. And sometimes, changing perception is more effective than changing reality. So the next time you step into an elevator and see that mirror in front of you, remember this. It's not just there for your reflection. It's there to make the ride feel faster, to make the space feel bigger, and to make you feel more comfortable without you even realizing it. Sometimes the smartest designs aren't the ones that change the system. They're the ones that change how we experience it. If this surprised you, give the video a like, share it with someone who always checks themselves in the elevator, and subscribe for more surprising explanations behind everyday things.